We're live!
Are we there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Part 2!
Yay! Hey!
Monorail! Monorail! Monorail!
Oh!
Mono dope!
Oh, darn it, we're back. Dang it. You guys found us. We're back. Crap. We got where we went. Oh, yeah, I guess we have to finish this up, huh? So welcome to part 2 of our 2-year. Number 2 of the 2-year. You guys ready? You're excited? No? You just want to get it over with?
Well, you're here. That's the first part.
All right, well, let's jump right back into this. For part 2 of the questions from CJ BLV. Wow, 2 years goes by so quickly. Then again, I can't believe the game app is 3 years old. I'm still recovering from DEFCON 23. Don't tell the feds. And I think Las Vegas is back to its normal self. Who else is going to visit Universal Studios Hollywood this year to explore Springfield? Wiki, are you going more this year?
Oh, yeah, for sure. In fact, if some of the addicts want to let me know, I would definitely do a single Wookiees there, hang out with some people. Just let me know.
Fuzzball only. How about you, Liz? Are you going to Universal Studio this year?
No. No. I will have my own version of terror movies going on, so no.
I don't think I'm going to make it this year. If I do go to California, it's probably going to be more to the beach. But I still have plans once Liz becomes little mama to do something next year, hopefully on the California side of things. All right, so next, and I never know how to say this name properly, so I'm probably going to slaughter it, but it looks like Srage Arturus. Sounds close enough? I don't know. Since unlike most Americans I've ever known, you are working with the world. How has this last 2 years changed how you see the world outside the U.S.? And if you had a chance to travel outside the U.S., which countries would you visit first and why? My family comes from all over the world, so to me, there's not really a culture shock. If I travel, the first place I'd probably go, I think most people can pretty much answer where the first location stop would be, but I'd love to travel everywhere, all over. How about you, Fuzzy?
Does it start with a U and end with a K?
I don't know, are those letters or words?
Look at part 1 to understand that one.
And we're back. How about you, Fuzzy?
Well, I mean, being in the military for as long as I was, I went all over, literally Asia, Europe, Middle East. I'm actually taking my daughter to France in 2 years when she graduates high school. And I really want to go back to Okinawa. I spent 6 years of my life there, so that's really near and dear to my heart. But yeah, like the world, we're all connected, literally. Like, it seems really big, but it's honestly not. So you got to take care of it. You got to do your thing.
How about you, Liz?
Sorry, I'm looking at baseball scores. Sorry.
Pay attention.
The Yankees are losing.
The Yankees are losing, and I'm not happy.
Pay attention to these balls.
I would go to Italy. That's where my grandparents were born, so that's where I would go.
All right, next question. How many languages do you speak? And which language would you learn first given the chance? Liz.
I took Spanish, Latin, French, and Italian. I don't speak any of them particularly well. I probably would like to learn more Italian because, like I said, I don't speak that very well, and I didn't take it for very long. Spanish is probably my best language because I took it for 6 years. But I can't speak it. I can understand it. That's about it. So, there you go.
Fuzzy.
Nihongo choto hanashimasu, tema mara jozu jirarimasen, hablas español. Yeah, I don't know. I actually understand a lot more languages than I speak. But
For me, English is my first language. I did take German, Spanish, French. I know some Korean, but I don't use them on a daily basis. So if you don't use them, you lose them. Plain and simple. I mean, there's a lot more I would love to learn and understand, but in order to do that, I have to be surrounded with the culture and people speaking it fluently on a daily basis in order to better myself as far as understanding and comprehending it. So Next question from Connor Addict. Connor's been around for a while. Hello, Connor. How did you guys meet or come up with the idea for this amazing site? Go to the About Us page on our Addict site. It's the second link over on the menu, and we've discussed that many times. I'll just jump on the next one. Are there
describe it in four words.
TOU.
We meet addicts good.
I fell down.
Addicts us blog good.
There you go.
Lissa locked me in basement. Wookie addict done. You're welcome. Are there items from the past that you didn't purchase and regret now? Wookie, do you have anything that you didn't buy that you regret?
Season 24 yard sale. No money. Like, what, they've re-released the Burns Excellence statue and the giant grasshopper and the Barney blimp. But what, there were like one or two other things. Oh, the silly robot dog, and there was something else from that I still don't have.
The M8.
EA, if you like us, make it happen.
How about you, Liz? Anything that you didn't buy that you regret?
No, I everything I wanted I bought. So you're welcome.
For me, it was. Go ahead. What, Fuzzy?
The Frink Sonic MHV. That was the other one.
That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't think of the word though, and it was Frink something.
For me, it was the Fruit Batman. It was the very first character that came into the game when I very first started getting back to playing on Android when they re-released it in March of 2013, actually on Android. I didn't have donuts or anything at the time, but so I was grateful it came back, a comic event, so yay! If you could create your own Simpson episode, what would it be about? How about you, Liz?
That's a hard question. I guess something related to the future, because I like those episodes, so that's my go-to answer for everything. There you go.
How about you, Fuzzy?
See, this is for Liz. I really would love Homer at Bat done currently with, like, all-stars from the game, like Mike Trout, and then you could even pull in Mike Scioscia because he's the Angels manager now, Don Mattingly as the Dodgers manager, like, but not do like a softball game, maybe do like an entire baseball theme thing. And everybody say hi to Wookie Mama. She just came in the house because this lasted longer than we thought it would.
Hi, Wookie Mama. Yeah. For me, there was the episode when Homer went through the portal, ended up going into the real world. I really wish they would have expanded on that. I would have loved to see Homer kind of wandering around in the real world for a little while. So for a quick 30-minute episode, I think that would be kind of fun. So, all right, next one from Hondo. If you were shipwrecked on an island, what 3 things and people would you like to have with you? No, you cannot have a boat, a plane, or a cell phone. Maybe a computer that only gets The Simpsons tapped out and reruns of Gilligan's Island. How about you, Wick?
So, little fact about me, everybody in the military, when you fly, you have call signs. My call sign was actually Gilligan. So the Gilligan's Island reference, very great. I would love to see if you could take like a coconut, a tape recorder, and something else and make a radio and get off the island. Of course, I'd have to have somebody big to hit me over the head with a hat and say, little buddy. But I don't know, like literally, I'd probably need like a lot of food, a lot of water, and something to entertain me. So maybe like old magazines from the Nintendo days, like remember the NES magazines that you could just read and reread, and they had all kinds of stuff. Like, pretty sure I could entertain myself that way.
How about you, Liz?
A lighter or matches, a cow, and my husband.
Yay!
He's very entertaining.
You do know that cows only produce milk if there's a boy cow involved, right?
I wasn't talking about getting milk from the cow.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
I just left it at a cow. I mean,
let's see. Stuck on a remote beach out in the middle of nowhere with no one to bug me. I'd be an absolute freaking heaven. Mainly just for food, water, and supplies. I'll build a shelter. I'll build me a big, giant, freaking Swiss Family Robinson type treehouse and just be happy. And then just.
Ooh, we have one of those at Disneyland.
No. It's not Swiss Family Robinson anymore. They keep changing it.
It's Tarzan now, but it's really cool. Fun fact: when Phantasmic goes off and we close it, it becomes full of spider webs. That's really fun.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, next question. This is from a computer guy that spells his name with the 73. Could you do a personal top X
I think that should be 10.
characters in the game? The characters with your favorite tasks and funniest quest lines.
That's a post.
I think that should be top 10, not X, but okay.
I know, I just think it's funny because it's the top X. We have a top 10 on the site. Mine's still pretty standard because it's the basic items. Limited items are harder because they come and go. So.
Listen, I can give you my favorite top 10 characters. It's not hard.
Do it.
For it. Come on, we're waiting for you. Do it.
Duffman, Hank Scorpio, Mr. Burns, but only if you have the Ebenezer Burns skin and the money pool. Bernice Hibbert, because it's fun watching her argue with Dr. Hibbert. Luann, Barney, Database, because his bully task is hilarious. George Washington, Brandine. How many was that?
You're the one counting on your fingers.
I know, but I'm just going like this point, honestly.
He did say X.
That was like 8, so that counts.
Okay, wait, I can give you 2 more. I gotta think now. Well, I could say Homer.
I think we're good.
But yeah.
All right.
He's like the first character you get.
Exactly. Listen, I made a mix of premium and freemium characters.
And Lisa. There you go.
And Lisa, there you go. There's my 10.
And done.
I will say, I love like all the different outside animations, but Jesse Grass's 1-hour protest meet is honestly my new favorite outside animation. And I'm sorry if you can't afford him, but please come to my town because I try to make him do it as much as I can.
All right, next one from Simp7Fan. What is the dumbest, most irrational thing that you have to worry about related to this site or TSTO? Does any of it keep you up at night or give you weird dreams? I don't know, Liz. Is there stuff we worry about on the site that keeps us up at night?
Updates hitting at 3 or 4 a.m. is probably the most irrational thing. And the weird dreams, no. Only Bunny and Wookie give me weird dreams.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weirdest stuff I worry about is, did I remember to schedule the post? Plain and simple, did I remember to schedule the post? Because then there's times I wake up and Liz is like, did you mean for this to go at this time? So yeah, that's pretty much my nightmares. How about you, Joe? Do you worry about anything?
Mine is, holy moly, this is a lot of origin stuff to go over. Am I going to get it done in time without making Alyssa crazy with me? Because, yeah. And then, I don't know. I guess oh no, did I remember to click continue reading so Alyssa doesn't get mad at me?
Did you put it in page break? Page break, Fuzzball, page break.
I'm always double checking posts to make sure that page break is in there, because trust me, you guys think Alyssa gets mad at you. Don't be me when I forget to put in the page break.
True story.
I love you, Alyssa.
It's pick on Alyssa. It's pick on the pregnant lady day. I know how it is. It's okay.
No, it's not.
I see how it is.
That's okay, because she picks on us all the rest of the time.
I never pick on you. Never, ever.
No. Ever. Oh, wait, next question from GK3. What's your favorite thing to do other than TSTO? Fuzzy.
Oh, sing karaoke for sure. And I also KJ it. It's a lot of fun. I really like to sing, and I just really like to make people laugh. Period. Like whether I'm at AM PM or whether I'm on the blog, like the more people laughing, like the better, because laughter is the cure to what ails you.
How about you, Liz?
In the summer, baseball games. In the winter, cooking and making beer or wine. Those are pretty good.
That doesn't shoot your eye out.
Exactly.
Yeah, watch out for her beer. It will shoot your eye out. We're going to do her beer, Red Ryder beer.
Yeah.
For me, the favorite thing to do outside the block, pretty much anything to do with music, the beach, going to the family cabin. That's pretty much it. All right, next one from Art. Will you guys be doing a blog feature on the game?
To be continued.
We're thinking about it.
Tuesday.
Maybe.
Maybe's a good answer.
Yeah, I cannot discuss things. Anyway, next
I
question.
think it's a while before it's released anyway, so I think we have some time to make a decision.
Yeah, there's definite interest, and who knows? We got to see how it's going to take shape, place, or form, how much time's involved, whether we connect it to one side or the other, and maybe.
And it may not even be something we can write about. It could be a game like Candy Crush, for all we know.
Right.
So
Simple, we are in the know. We'll leave it at that.
There you go.
Next
We're
question
awesome.
from Brooders. If you could be someone else for a day, who would it be and why? Lisa.
the president, just so I can fly on Air Force One.
Fuzzy.
I don't know. That's a really hard one. Like, can I go back in time, or?
I say anything goes. There is no limits.
Yeah, like I'm a history major, so like go back in time and like do all kinds of stuff. Like insert historical figure here, short of Hitler. I don't know. Like I'd really like to like be a Walt Disney Imagineer and like sit for a day and like learn all the stuff that's coming up, because all the information that they put out. Star Wars Land, by the way. Yeah, that's not even a tip of the iceberg. Yeah. So yeah.
Toy Story Land's gonna be better. Just saying.
No, they already have a Toy Story Land. Lame. Anyways.
For me, to be someone else for a day, I don't think I want to be anything else for a day. I don't know. I can't.
Well, we all know no one wants to be me, so.
I don't want to. It says I don't want to be pregnant. It's not necessarily.
Yeah, no matter who it is, we don't want to be pregnant.
If you were pregnant, then I'd be you. But because you're pregnant, I don't want to be you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know I love you. From Pro Tanking, does the limit to how many buildings you can have before it mucks up your game ever go up? This sounds like something more that needs to be on the block, but.
I'll let you guys answer that, because I never hit that limit.
So the 4,500 is just a limit. Like, what is it? What do we find out?
There is a max.
9,000?
Like 75. No, it's like 7,500 now, and it's for the section of your game. Your mobile devices are not a home gaming system. They're not a computer. They're not made to run the kind of memory and data usage that goes on with a lot of these really high capacity events. So it's very wise to keep around 4,500, or you'll run into what I did, which is have my game locked out for 3 months and have them roll it back so far that you lost everything you worked for the last 6 months. So, I mean, it's your protection. Don't push it. It's okay to play with it, but don't push it.
I have a lot of stuff in my game, and I haven't hit 4,500 again since the last time I overhauled. So you can do it. But if you want, like, 3,000 trees because you think it feels good, you're going to mess up your game. Like, how about, like, 500 trees?
Yeah, try doing limited amounts. Instead of, 1,000 little tiny bushes, put in, like, maybe 100 of the bigger size. I mean, just play around with it. You don't need a ton of stuff in there to still have a really good-looking town or game. So blow it up once in a while, nuke it once in a while, redo it. It's fun. All right, the next one, this is just for you, Wookie. Actually, there's 2 of them just for you. The first one is from Matthew. My girlfriend surprised me last night with tickets to the Rebel X Secret Cinema Empire Strikes Back event tonight. How jealous are you?
I saw that. I was jealous. Disney is opening up the Star Wars launch bay, and as a cast member, I'm going to get to see it before anybody else, so you're welcome.
Woohoo! And the next one. How many tattoos do you have? What are them? I mean, I understand what they're trying to say there. Do you have a favorite one, and do you intend on getting more?
Of all the questions, the hardest. So honestly, I have so many tattoos. It's no longer like a number. It's more like hours of coverage. The last time I figured it out, it was around the 79-hour mark. And favorite tattoo, I don't know if I can show it. Are you seeing the Chewbacca?
See the leg, yep. See it upside down.
So yeah, my Chewbacca tattoo, definitely my favorite. But I've got tons. They all have something to do with me. When I was younger, I got some dumb ones just for the heck of it, but now they all have something to do with my life story. So yeah, lots of them. Legs, arms, chest, yeah, covered.
Tushy.
Oh, you twisty. All right. Next one from Kleckers. Hi, Kleckers. I miss you. Let's see. The game has been running for 3 years now. Do you think it can last another 3, or do you think it has a shelf life? Didn't we already pretty much kind of go over this one? That's all right, though. Personally,
yeah,
I'm
no shelf life. If you spend money, it's happening.
As long as the show is running, the game will go on.
Yeah, as long as people keep buying donuts, I think, as long as there's so much attention in it, they'll keep just dropping whatever they can in there. So we'll go for as long as they can. All right, secondly, same sort of question. Considering Alyssa's forthcoming arrival, congratulations.
Thanks.
I see the coming months and the next couple of years for the Addicts site going. I can't believe how much time you devote to the site and the other one, and just think it must be exhausting. Well, first of all, you're going to see a very cranky Henri bunny, and I'm going to be crying a lot in the corner, so watch out. Beyond that, a lot of us have had life changes go on, even while we've been running this site for the last 2 years, so I think as long as there's still some passion and still some fun, we'll just keep going regardless what happens. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we've already been cutting back. I don't think it's to a point where most of you probably don't notice, but I mean, we used to post 6 to 8 times a day, and now we post 2 to 3 times a day, unless there's a ton of stuff that has to go up and there's a big update or something. So, we've already cut back. We take our weekends off now. I have a thing now where once it's 9 o'clock, I try not to answer comments. I try to unwind for the day. So, and I yell at Bunny if she stays up too late. So,
she threatens to lock me out of the site.
Yeah. So it's we've already kind of been doing subtle things here and there. I don't know that too much will change. I mean, I say that.
You probably won't notice.
Yeah, I don't think you guys will notice, what changes other than the author on some posts for, a couple weeks to a month. I don't know. See how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many changes that have already happened, but I don't think anyone even noticed them. So yeah, just keep on going.
Yeah, just so you all know, the Yankees are now winning.
Thanks for focusing me on this video here.
A-Rod hit a bomb. Just saying.
Kasploosh.
Meh. Go ahead,
Next, from Minicha. Hi, Em. I love you.
Hi, Em.
I am.
All right. First, she says, congrats. It feels like it's been going on forever. Yes, it does. Not just 2 years. You're doing such a great job. Whatever happened to the planned post of the Lego minifigures posing all over the world? I know I sent you a pic.
Time.
Response.
We have no time to do anything anymore.
It wasn't just that; it was the response. We didn't get that many.
We didn't get a ton of responses, and the responses we had, it was like one update after another kept hitting, and we just had no time to get anything up. And as most of you know, the last year has been insane with updates. So yeah, we just between response and time, just never happened, unfortunately.
I mean, I would have loved it. I mean, if people had taken the time to send us a bunch of pictures, I would have tried to find somewhere to squeeze it in. But it just, when they only have 2 or 3 images come in and it doesn't really seem it's worthwhile, and updates and glitches and other things take priority, it's one of those things, unfortunately, goes on the back burner. So, all right, next one. Wiki, nice Wampa hat. Where'd you get the hat?
Bought it at Disneyland, in the Star Trader, in Tomorrowland.
He got lots of compliments on that hat.
Yeah.
The guys at the hotel loved your hat.
really liked your hat.
Yeah. It's
All
probably
right.
available online if you look up Disney stuff.
Yeah, I think I've seen it in other places too. Let's see. Next one from Jen Seven Hatton. Hey guys, thanks for putting so much into this awesome site. What would each of you wish for if you had a genie? Liz, what would you wish for if you had a genie?
More wishes, duh. Although I could say, like the the Geico commercial where the guy says $1 million, but quite honestly, 1 million of my husband is one too many. 1 million too many.
$1 million bucks would be insane.
So I'm gonna say more wishes.
All right, Wookie.
Well, I also thought about the speech impediment genie and like what I would not want. Like, I don't want a 12-inch pianist. So, maybe like my access to a warehouse full of everything that's ever been made for Star Wars, excluding Jar Jar figures.
Okay then.
Oh gosh. I don't know. There's so many things I'd wish for, and the thing is most of them aren't for me, so I don't know.
Oh, world peace. Aw.
Well, not just that. I mean, there's more than that.
What are you, Miss Congeniality? World peace.
I think of and such and things and stuff and such and to the point of such and stuff.
World peace.
World peace. And the Star Wars warehouse.
I have a Star Wars warehouse.
And $1 million.
And a
And $1 million bucks. $1 million Uncle Bucks.
All right. Next question. When are your birthdays? Yes. When's your birthday?
June 19th.
Look at the site. Read the sites.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, there's a post up whenever it's one of our birthdays. But,
Mikey, when's your birthday?
May 16th.
Mine is, and I'm sure you're watching this in the future.
Apparently it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's the 20th of August. Yay, go Leos.
So you missed it. Hooray. Wish you a belated birthday.
Yeah, you will. By the time this posts, you will have missed it. So.
Yeah. Sorry you missed it. Way to go.
You be ashamed of yourself.
So much for the happy birthday song.
I know, right?
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
And that's it. It's over. It really isn't very long.
From AA Bend 380. Hi, AA Bend. Congrats on your anniversary. I'd like to know if you could be any character from The Simpsons, who would it be and why? I would be Shauna. I like being the best.
Didn't we answer this one?
No, that was our favorite character. This is who we want to be.
Want to be? You actually could be one of them.
Ooh.
What do you want to be?
Oh, it's so hard. Like, comic book guy, so I could have nerd snark and all the cool stuff. Atomic discombobulator, but Homer. Yeah. Like, he has the best life ever. He married to Marge. Sure, he's got Bart, but he's got Lisa, Wonder Child, gonna change the world someday. Little Maggie, who could shoot people in the face. Like, Homer. Of course, Homer.
Yay! How about you, Liz?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know. Homer. There you go. Homer. If you could pick got a lot of costumes too.
Yeah, there you go. If you could pick the brains of anyone behind the show, writers, directors, etc., who would it be? Matt. How about you, Liz?
The animators. Animation fascinates me, so the animators.
How about you, Work?
Either David Silverman currently or Conan O'Brien, because that guy's genius. I just want to hang out with him. I want him to drink a couple beers and like tell me I'm cool and funny.
Well, go see him. He's not that far from you.
Yeah, I'll just stalk him. You can see that in the news tomorrow. Big burly bearded man breaks into Conan O'Brien's home.
We're super tall. We can share jorts. And baking.
Funny hair too.
All right, the next one from Sunnydale15. I lived in Sunnydale, California for a while. Maybe I missed it, and maybe someone must have asked before, but what are your names for the game? Can I be your neighbors, as I'm super interested to know what your town looks like?
First of all, we're all terrible, terrible, terrible neighbors.
Don't
Yes.
We're bad at it. Like, seriously. Like, I think I visited friends maybe once during this entire event.
Oh, it's
Not
great
because
while you
I don't
said
want
that,
to.
my mom is nodding her head how horrible in neighbors we are.
I
Wookie Mama,
apologize to all those people that are my neighbors, but I have not visited you during this event, and I apologize. It's not for lack of wanting, it's lack of time and energy. 9 times out of 10, when I'm clearing my town and I have time to go to neighbors, it's usually when I'm in bed, and then I fall asleep with my phone in my hand, and then I wake up to a dead phone. So, my apologies. But yeah, no, we're all lousy neighbors. But if you would like to be our friend, you're more than welcome to email us your origin ID, and when we have a space open, we'll add you to the list of people we add from. But yeah, we're
TSTO Addictsblog.com.
Yes.
TSTO
No.
blog at Gmail.
At gmail.com.
And I will say, a lot of you are smart enough to type in Wookiee into your thing and ask to be my friend. It's not personal when I say no. I'm just a really bad friend, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for me,
Love you.
it's more, I feel bad. I feel bad friending people because I know there's other neighbors that they would benefit like 1,000 times more from. So if you want to be my neighbor, that's great, but I'm sorry, I'm going to ignore you. I even ignore Liz and Wookie, and they're my neighbors. I don't hardly visit them.
And your town's exploded.
Yes, I constantly nuke my town lately. I don't know what to do. I start doing a design and I don't like it, so I blow up my whole town. All right, next question.
I probably have the most complete town of anyone, and I'm still a bad neighbor.
No, my town's pretty complete. I don't know what you're talking about. I have my area where I just throw stuff because I have to figure out where to put it. But
No, I know what I'm talking about. I love
this
it.
really is pick on me day. Like, don't insult the pregnant lady. You don't know what she's capable of doing.
So here's a little hint to friends. If you're ever going to tease a pregnant lady, make sure she lives on the other side of the country while you're Google Hangout commenting with her.
You're gonna make me cry. I'm gonna go cry.
No, don't cry, because then I'll cry, and Bunny will cry, and then we'll all cry.
Here, Liz.
I love you. I love you, Alyssa.
Homer Buddha pretzel just for you. I know you love pretzels.
No, damage is done. I'm gonna cry now.
I didn't say it. Wookie said it.
Wookie Mama says she loves you, Liz.
Oh, at least someone in the Wookiee household loves me. I appreciate it.
All right, and moving on. Next question. Wilkie.
I guess Wookiee won't be on the list of baby names. Just saying.
Oh, drat.
All right, Wilkie. Hi, Wilkie. We've known him for a while, too. First of all, congratulations on the Blogiversary. As a reader of almost 2 years, I'd like to thank the three of you for being dedicated. So let's move on to the question. What has made you stay with the site for 2 years? Listen, Wookie, and the readers.
You're looking at them, like this group of friends, like honestly, like that's what makes it worth it. Like all the readers are awesome and amazing and we love you, but if it was not for the love and hilarity and friendship shared between the three of us, this would not be happening.
Minus the crying.
Yeah.
And the random acts of kindness when people fall flat on their faces on a rock because they're a professional and nobody takes it into video.
There better be.
Tries to kidnap a homeless man and doesn't.
Vote for Bernie. No. Yeah, those two knuckleheads, even though they insult me.
No.
And I would say that the community, you guys are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You keep us cracking up. And the fun thing is, like on open threads, I can just push comments and you guys answer them for each other, and that's awesome.
Yay!
So, yeah, things like that.
I'm loving seeing
Awesome sauce.
the Wiki. It's hilarious.
What'd you say?
What?
I keep seeing people sneak behind the chair behind Wiki, like, I'm
Yeah.
not.
I live in a very small place with a lot of people, and everybody's trying to stay out of the camera.
It's adorable. I love it.
Nobody wants
I
to
don't
be
know if it'll show up on the
broadcasted to
video.
millions.
But Wookie Mama has been trying to hide from the camera and not succeeding.
That's all right. We still love
She's
her.
wearing Star Wars pajamas. Like, how cool is that?
Yay! Hey, I was tempted to wear my footy pajamas, but then Liz would yell at me.
I don't know why I would yell at you.
Alright,
I'm
next
wearing
question.
pajamas, so
Next. All right. What have been your high points and low points of the 2 years? This.
high points, meet and greets, I would say. Seriously, we really love hanging out with you guys, and just like personal milestones that we celebrate with each other, like little hits, like hit when we reach certain hit status, or we get a certain number of comments or things like that. We don't publicize them, but we privately celebrate them with each other. Those are good. And then I guess I would say getting to hang out with those two knuckleheads, but they insult me, so they just make me cry. They just make me want to cry. You don't insult a pregnant lady.
I just want the camera to let her know how amazing she is. Alyssa, we love you.
Whatever.
Don't cry, because you're our little sister.
Whatever.
And whatever. If you
Whatever.
cry, I'll cry. Then Bunny will cry. Then it'll just, like, we might as well, like, part 3, us crying.
with makeup down our eyes. Leave Alyssa alone. Leave her alone.
All right. All right. I'm over it. Stop.
Okay.
All right, next question.
And low points would be probably, I guess some trolls probably about a year ago or so, but you learn to tune them out. So brush them off. Hit the delete button. It's pretty powerful.
Where'd they go?
Yeah.
Delete. All right, we'll just move on. Okay, next. What is your favorite film? Wookie.
Duh.
That is your favorite film? I've never heard of it before.
Yeah. Duh.
Duh.
If you exclude Star Wars, my favorite film is Trainspotting.
Awesome film. How about you, Liz?
It's a Wonderful Life and Toy Story. My earphone just made a really great noise. Sorry, guys. No, something, an alert just came up on my computer, and it made like a really crazy noise in my ears as I was talking, so I was just sorry.
For me, favorite film. It's changed over the years. I mean, I love classics, so I love like Gone with the Wind, My Fair Lady. I love Spaceballs. I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and with all of the new geek ones just flooding the markets, so many to choose from. Loved Guardians of the Galaxy. That was hilarious. Loved it. All right, next. If you could have dinner with any 5 famous people, living or dead, fictional or real, who would it be? Liz.
Buzz Lightyear, Lou Gehrig, Roger Maris, Margaret Thatcher, and Walt Disney. That was 5. I actually counted that time.
Fistball, how about you?
Albert Einstein. Mark
for the
Twain. Socrates, Socrates, for those of you unfamiliar with Bill and Ted's. Buzz Lightyear, just because that sounds interesting. And then,
Right?
yeah, Walt Disney for sure. Walt Disney. That'd be a fun dinner table.
Buzz and Walt at the same table, I think. Walt's mind would be blown.
Crazy. Wow. 5 people? Only 5? Geez. Da Vinci. Probably Nefertiti. Cleopatra. And
You
then,
named somebody from this century?
because I want,
This
Buzz
millennium?
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
it's been going on this last few hundred years. I don't know about way, way, way back then. So, yeah. Gosh, okay, let's see. A couple from this
That's
century.
3.
I know. Trying to think. Stephen Hawking, when he could still speak.
Okay, nice.
Um, I had a hard time thinking of them all because there's so many I would love to talk to. Audrey Hepburn. I'd love to sit down and pick her brain.
There's
just-
five.
I'm like, I'm gonna go on the fly, and then Alyssa said Buzz Lightyear and Walt Disney, and I was like, okay, that goes. I don't know what Albert Einstein and Mark Twain are gonna say to them, but it'll be fun.
All right,
I know.
and number 5. Why are you guys so awesome? Because everything is awesome. Haven't you seen a Lego movie? Everything is awesome. Liz,
We drink the awesome sauce.
I don't know about these two knuckleheads, but I'm awesome because that's the way I am.
All right, and our last.
It's also like an hour past my bedtime. Just saying.
Aww.
Yeah, so this is our last section of comments, too, from Minnie Moosey. She even spelled it out for me phonetically. Thank you so much. Here are their questions. I'll start. Hi, Dudley Hull, and major congratulations to awesome 2 years of TSTO Addicts. This month marks my own 1-year anniversary in the game, and I wouldn't have made it past this point without your wonderful site. Glad we're able to help you. What is your favorite holiday, Alyssa?
It starts with a Christ and ends with a miss.
Miss or Miss? Or Mass?
Christmas.
Mass Christ, I really like that.
I know, right?
Cocoa Krispies.
What's your favorite holiday?
It's Veterans Day, Memorial Day, but no, probably Halloween.
Yeah, mine too. Halloween. What is your favorite Treehouse of Horror episode? Ugh. Pick one. That's hard. With Halloween being my favorite holiday, all of them. You, Fuzzy?
Oh, I love them so much, but this is the one question that I probably thought long and hard about, and it's definitely the evil talking Krusty Doll episode. It brings me so much joy.
I'm sure that's Alyssa's favorite too.
Oh yeah.
That was my first wasteful spend in TSTO, and sure, it cost me donuts, but I was just happy that I have that doll roaming around. Seems this doll's been switched to evil.
Liz, do you have a favorite Treehouse of Horror episode?
21.
Oh, the board game one.
Yes, the board game
Yeah.
one. And the one where they have the office spoof in the beginning, because that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Who's your favorite one-off Simpson character? One-off. Probably Troy McClure.
Who? You mean Raphael?
Ninja Turtles? What? What is going on?
Your favorite one-off Simpson character?
I passed that to Wookie.
Okay,
You said
what's
sarcastic clerk, so I said Raphael. That's his name.
okay.
No, she said Troy McClure.
Oh, Troy McClure. That's not a one-off. Phil Hartman died.
That's what I said.
I know, but they consider him a one.
I protest that answer. Well,
Why
when
protest your
Yoda is in the episodes, like when Yoda marries the leprechaun and the gypsy lady.
That's funny.
Like, no, it's so hard. There's so many great one-offs, but I have to say, I'm sorry, I can't even. I'm too excited. It's so hard. Like I could probably write up like 1,000 words just on it. But yeah, definitely any Phil Hartman character. And really, like, let's all protest EA. We need Lyle Landley in our games. Like, light it up. Make it happen.
He needs to
Lyle
stay.
Landley.
He needs to stay.
Yeah. And I want Santa back from Christmas last year.
Me too. How about you, Liz?
I don't know. Whatever you guys said.
The funny thing is, my real answer is Jose Flanders. Mexican Flanders. It's the best thing ever.
What is your favorite part of your own town? Well, when I'm not nuking it up, just my 2D, 3D designs. I mean, right now I like my beachfront property and my little Italian villa. So, how about you, Wook?
I've gotten rid of like a lot of my favorites. Like I put up the picture of my town, so I don't know. Like it's hard. Like you create something you like it, and then you move on to the next thing. My super mega prison will probably always be like my favorite, and then of course my Wookiee like 2D, which I can say when monorail ends, as long as nothing crazy's happening, I'm blowing up my town, and that's becoming the center again, because I miss it.
Yay! How about you, Liz? Do you have a favorite part?
Well, considering Wookie said my town's not very good and it made me very sad, I guess I shouldn't have a favorite part because I shouldn't be proud of anything because Wookie said my town's not good. You're welcome.
And this is the end of the Addicts.
Don't evade the question. Yeah, the site's breaking up right now.
I would say probably my area back by the mountains where I have the waterfall and the observatory and some 3D stuff and all that stuff.
I do like that area. I like that area.
Yeah, my town that's not very good, thanks. Sure.
I love you, Liz.
If you had a time machine, when and where would you go? Back before Nikki started including Alyssa's town, I would go. Liz, where would you go?
Back before this conversation started now. The 1950s, anywhere in America, really. I'm just really fascinated with the 1950s in American history, so anywhere in the 1950s.
Are you Fuzzy?
Ooh, that's hard. I'm a history. So I got a 3 first. So liberation of the death camps post World War II. Soldiers returning from World War II in the U.S., like New York, like a la the sailor kissing the girl, and then probably just like America post 9/11 when it felt like the country actually gave a rip about itself, like, and we all were united and together, like, to remember what that felt like, because it's important.
Yeah. There's, for me, so many points in history that would be hard. I'd love to go back in time and watch an actual pyramid being built. Civilizations coming into their own. Other than that, I think, for me, it's just very personal. I'd love to go back in the past and see my dad again. Plain and simple, so. Other than that, geez, I don't know. I'd love to go in the future and see where the heck we're going to be in 3 years from now.
Robots.
Well, I know where I'm going to be. I know where I'm going to be, but nobody wants to be me, so I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Are you going to be pregnant? If you're not going to be pregnant, then I'll be you. In 3 years from now, this is going to be just saying. Make bets on that.
It's not so bad being pregnant. You know, you can eat whatever you want. Nobody gives you crazy looks when you're eating an extra scoop of ice cream. You know.
You better be careful. That one little saying could go viral.
But I love you, but you're new. I'm just saying.
There's words I could say about you, but I've cursed enough in this video already.
The end of our questions. Yay! Enjoying the craziness, but yeah, that's it. That's the end of the questions.
Wait. So I think each one of us gets to ask a question of the readers.
All right, go for it.
So, if you could be any Star Wars character, excluding Jar Jar, who would you be, and how would you make an impact in the galactic future?
Dun, dun, dun.
Who's next?
I want to know if the readers think Wookiee's too mean to me. Shouldn't insult the pregnant lady. It's not very nice.
I love you, Alyssa.
Uh-huh, sure. I'll remember that. I'll remember that when it comes time to naming our child.
My question to the reader is, does anyone out there have a partisan know where the doctor is?
Have a what now?
Yeah, you kind of broke up.
Does anyone out there have a TARDIS
Oh.
and know where the Doctor is? Just
Do you have a TARDIS and know where the Doctor is? Hey, he's on my DVR.
I have a tiny TARDIS from Funko Pop, and it's cute.
Yeah.
All right. So just everybody, let Alyssa know how much you love her, since she hates us now.
And for the record, as we're wrapping this up, the Yankees are now winning 8-4. Just saying.
There you go.
Send
All
listeners
right. It's been fun, guys
love.
and gals.
Thank you so much. We'll do this again sometime in the future. Maybe, sort of, kind of, supposedly. Maybe
At
next
least in a year.
If Wookie's ever nice to me again.
Oh, I'm totally going to my phone and like texting you nice things after this.
Oh boy, sweet nothing texts.
Thanks so much for watching us and dealing with us and our insanity.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good night, everyone, or a good day, or whatever, but it's bedtime for me, so I'm going to bed.
Nighty night.
Bye.